I love Alberto Giacometti. I think his work is beautiful. I think it's beautiful is not the right word. I think it's profound, and the more I read about him, the more I was interested in him, in his process. And this book that I found 30-some years ago sort of sums up the creative process perfectly, succinctly. And I think it's arguably the best book ever written about the creative process. Whether you're a painter, a sculptor, a musician, actor, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but then again, what's beautiful? I mean, you can't define beauty. I mean, you really can't, you know. There was a guy, there was a documentary I watched many years ago, a circus performer. He was completely in love with the bearded woman, you know, who was sort of quite overweight, and she was in the beard, and she was really not, I mean, you know, and he said, oh, I just think she's the most beautiful thing in the world. And it was beautiful. Yeah, and then you looked, of course, we then look at her completely differently because he loves her. Yeah, the script, there was a lot more in there. And there was a lot of voiceover in there originally. And I got rid of it. I actually wanted to keep it in, but a lot of people said, you don't need it. You don't need it. And I think ultimately they were right. James Lord was never, I mean, I knew him at the end of his life, and he was fastidiously dressed. His apartment was immaculate. Everything was, and he moved very slowly through the world. I don't believe there was a single callus on those hands. Well, it's very well documented. So there are movies about Giacometti, there are photographs of Giacometti, endless photographs and film of him, which is fantastic because we had everything we needed, even a film in color, which was great. Watching him walk through the streets, go to his cafe, come back into his studio. You see the studio in color. It's like incredible what we have, this one German film. There was a part of me that wanted to play Giacometti, but it was better that I didn't. Geoffrey was really good.
Ok, cominciamo. Così sembri un bruto. Abbassa il mento, non muoverti. Fermo, fermo così. Non così. Non sorridere. Non grattarti.